Hey guys, Mars Thinking here, bringing you Dragon Ball Z Dokkan battle video, and so today we are going to be taking a look at the 55% new Super Saiyan Goku that can reverse exchange with Vegeta and of course fuse into Vegito. So we've got the friend one here, who is 55% level 10 links, because unfortunately I did not pull this guy, so we are running the Gotenks 200% leader skill. So what that means is everybody on the team is getting 200% from the TEQ Gotenks, and then Goku's leader skill, which of course is the new meta, we have a new higher leader skill percentage. Earth protecting heroes, fused fighters or pure Saiyans are getting 3 key, 200% HP, attack and defense 170, and then extra HP, attack and defense 50% for characters who belong to Earthbred fighters or Patara. So that's going to be basically everyone on this team is getting Goku's full lead except for the physical Angel Super Saiyan 2 Vegeta, who obviously is a pure Saiyan, but he's not an Earthbred fighter or Patara. Everybody else on the team is either a fused fighter, pure Saiyan, or Earth protecting hero, so they'll all be getting the 250 from Goku. So 450 is going to be their total for HP, 420 for attack and defense, so it should be quite interesting. But yeah, we'll see how we get on here. So Goku, we're starting off 252k defense. His super attacks, he raises attack, which is an infinite stack, greatly raised defense for 1 turn, does colossal damage. And then his 18 key greatly raises attack, which is an infinite stack, greatly raised defense for 1 turn, and mega colossal. So basically the 12 key is a normal raise attack, and the 18 key is a greatly raised attack. And then when we look at his passive, 200% attack and defense, 2 extra key per type key sphere obtained. Earth protecting heroes or Patara allies get key 1 and 40% defense. For 3 turns from his entry turn, he gets 50% damage reduction. Then when attacking, he gets 200% attack and another 20% damage reduction, so that'd be 70. When he's attacking with 10 or more key, he gets attacks effective against all types. When he's attacking with 20 or more key, he gets a guaranteed additional super. And then as the second or third attacker in the turn, his damage reduction is an extra 20%, launches an additional attack that has a great chance of becoming a super, and then starting from the 4th turn from the start of battle is when you can start the reverse exchange with Vegeta. So yeah, Gohan, that is true. Gohan only has 3 key, so what category is he not on? Don't tell me they didn't put him on Earth protecting fighters. No way. Wow, he's not on it. So he's not an Earth protecting fighter, a fused fighter, or a pure Saiyan. Wow. They really didn't put Ultimate Gohan on Earth protecting fighters. That's wild. Well, it's too late now. So alright, so it's a bit risky putting him in slot 1, but unfortunately because he was on turn 2, Raccoon's on too low HP to let anybody else attack first. So I guess we just have to do this. He's stunned anyway, so it doesn't even matter. But so turn 1, 16 mil. That's pretty good for 55%. Remember, he's going to be stacking attack as well. So, well, of course, we kill him with the 1 super here. Yeah, I can't believe that. How is he not on Earth protecting fighters? He literally is like the one that's tasked with going to defeat Buhan to like save the Earth. Like, how is Vegito on there if he fights Buhan when Ultimate Gohan isn't on there and he fights Super Buu? I think I just said he fights Buhan, who obviously doesn't exist until he absorbs Gohan, but yeah, that's ridiculous. Ultimate Gohan getting the shaft there, unfortunately, so we hate to see that. Alright, so let's do this. We don't want to do too much damage on this turn. I'm probably going to float you, so let's do that. Maybe he lost. Oh, right, okay, so his characters that won. That's interesting. I mean, technically, if you really want to argue, Vegito lost, even though that was part of his plan, right, to be absorbed. I feel like any argument that you can make that Vegito should be on there, surely Gohan should be on there, but I don't know. That just seems very silly to me that he's not on it. Well, either way, he's on the team. If he gets caught, he's going to take a lot of damage, but he's at least providing some support. But yeah, I'm very surprised that he's not on there. Not a single Gohan is on the category, apparently. That's definitely disappointing. Well, this Gohan is. Family Kamehameha Gohan is. We checked at the start. Which is funny, because obviously protecting... Broly wasn't specifically trying to destroy the Earth. He was just trying to kill them specifically. But I suppose it is implied that that giant green ball that he throws out at the end would probably destroy the planet. And then they fire it back with the family Kamehameha. But, yeah, no Ultimate Gohans are on there. Okay. Yeah, that's really stupid. Dokkan category logic, though, I guess. We're used to... these bizarre things happening, I suppose, but disappointing for him. It is what it is, I guess. Right, so we should be... It's turn 4 next, right? So here we go. We should get the little animation. Yeah. Could it be Vegeta? It is.
Yes! I knew it was you.
Right, so now we get our first in-game usage of the exchange mechanic, or the reversible exchange. So you can see we've got the little icon at the bottom right next to Goku's circle. So now we can click that, and now we're Vegeta. And of course Vegeta has the animated sprite. So does the Goku. I didn't point that out at the beginning, but... Oh no, Vegeta doesn't have it, does he? Vegito does. Goku has one, but it is a very slight... Stupid unit super thing is getting in the way. Yeah, that's annoying. Alright, so Vegeta. Once we switch into Vegeta, notice that he has an active skill that we can use straight away. But as we only have the friend, we're not going to use his one. But his super attacks, basically the opposite of Goku. He stacks defense normally and then greatly on the 18 key. And then greatly raises attack instead of greatly raising defense. And then his passive, reversible exchange, which obviously we've seen. I did it a couple of times there. 200% attack and defense, 50% damage reduction, 2 extra key per key sphere obtained. He gives Earth Protecting Heroes or Potara 1 key and 40% attack instead of defense. 100% attack when attacking. When he receives an attack and has 10 or more key, he gets an extra 20% damage reduction. So that'd be 70%. He launches an additional super if we get to 20 key. And then if he's the first attacker in the turn, he guards and gets an additional attack that has a great chance to become a super. So once you exchange into him, then obviously he's all about the slot 1 tanking. So he does get, unfortunately, he gets a lot of key per type key sphere, and we don't have a lot of type key spheres here, which is kind of awkward. He actually can't get a lot of key on this turn, annoyingly. And then his active skill is the refusing to use the Potara and Fuse. And so you get a permanent buff, which is nice, but obviously we want to see Vegito. So can be activated straight away. It gives him a permanent 3 key, 18% attack and defense, and guards all attacks in battle. But this is kind of awkward that he can't actually get 18 key. We've got too many rainbow orbs on the field, which is a bit annoying. So not much we can really do about that, but we're going to go ahead and get the 12 key here. And then that will at least let us get set up ready for next time. Yeah, 8.8, which is for the 12 key, so it is what it is. And then it goes up to 9. I mean, bear in mind, he gets the additional chance from being in slot 1, which is what that was, the additional with the great chance to become a super. So we did get that at least. And then he's going to tank everything for double digits. Because even his 12 key supers, he's still stacking defense, but it's only the normal raised defense. So Goku with the dodge, let's go. 32 million for physical Angel Vegeta. Units like him, especially on like his active skill turn where he can hit like an absolute like freight train, on this team with the even bigger leader skill now, is going to be quite crazy. Right, we have to very much hope that Gohan doesn't get caught here by Ginyu, because he will take a lot of damage if he does. Gotenks with the dodge. Okay. I did not expect that. 31 million. Damn. There's my Gotenks with one dupe as well. Yeah, Gotenks on this new team with Vegito, with the double like 220 leads for his actual attack and defense stats, is going to be absolutely ridiculous. Obviously not on this particular version because I don't have the Vegito, but on the double leads, like, Gotenks is going to be absolutely crazy. Links pretty well with Vegito. We've got obviously AGL, Super Saiyan 3, Angel Goku, he's still good. 12 million here. I mean, he might actually just kill Ginyu. Like, the Buu Saga team, if you actually have the double Vegito leads, is like arguably the best team in the game at this point. I mean, it kind of almost was anyway going into the anniversary, but now with how ridiculously good Vegito is. Yeah, Gohan doesn't even get to attack. Goku just doing another super with 15 mil. That's ridiculous. Alright, well. This is what we came to see. We probably won't get to use the family Kamehameha, but I might just do the exchange anyway. So let's switch back to Goku. So Goku, we didn't talk about the active skill. So Vegeta's active skill, if you use it, refuses the fusion, crushes the Potara, gets the permanent buff. And remember, that means you then can't use Goku's one. You can only use one or the other. If you have Vegito as your leader and as the friend, you can use both if you want. But each one of the units can only use one. Goku's one can be used starting from the 5th turn, and then he performs the Potara fusion, which lasts for 4 turns. So let's go ahead and get out Vegito here, arguably the best unit in the game. We'll see how he is here at 55%.
Vegeta? Give it to me now. This is what I'm supposed to do, right? Yep. Thanks, Vegeta. This is Super Vegito.
There we go, Super Vegito. Fighter of high morale. Alright, so let me turn off the animations here quickly and just use the standby for you. Now, this stage disables dodge, which would be really unfortunate for Dragon Fist Goku, except Vegito has a very handy ability that we are going to use. So Vegito has the animated sprite as well, which is awesome. Powers up there with the aura. So Vegito, he only has an Ultra Super. So he just does the Ultra Super even if you only get 12 ki, but he gets so much extra ki, that's probably never going to happen. It is the Kamehameha, greatly raises attack and defense for 1 turn, mega colossal damage to the enemy. If you're... let's get the passive up here. Fully recovers HP when you fuse. Attack and defense 300%. Additional 3 ki per type ki sphere obtained. Guards all attacks, 60% damage reduction. Gets an additional Ultra Super, just guaranteed. Earth protecting heroes or Potara allies, 2 ki and 40% attack and defense, which is crazy. He gets 20% crit chance with each attack performed, up to 100. So once he's attacked 5 times, he just does guaranteed crits. For every attack he receives within the turn, he gets an extra 10% attack. When he receives normal attacks, he counters with ferocious power. And for 4 turns, which is basically why he transforms for 4 turns, he has a scouter up the whole time. So the other thing he can do is he has the active skill, the Spirit Sword, can be activated upon entering the attacking turn, so you can use it straight away. Ultimate damage to the enemy, defense 300%, directs enemies' attacks towards the character, so he has the taunt, and all attacks become crits for 1 turn. So, bearing in mind at 55%, his start of turn defense is 468k. So, if we go ahead and use his active skill here, which is insane, this animation for the Vegito sword. That's so crazy. Big old kick, and then here comes the Spirit Sword. Alright, so that puts us on... So we've got all the target abilities. So we're at 1.87 million defense. Now bear in mind he has 60% damage reduction and guard. So, for example, if he was to get hit by a 3 million damage super attack, we would take off 60% for his damage reduction. That's 1.2 million. And his defense is way higher than that, so he would just take double-digit damage. In fact, a 4 million damage super minus 60% would be 1.6. So he'd still take double-digit damage from a 4 million super attack. And he's going to counter all normals as well, by the way. So let's do that. I just want to get as many orbs as we can here so we can charge up the fabric. Not that we're going to need it, because Vegito is probably just going to absolutely annihilate Frieza here. So we get hit. First counter. That counter animation is hilarious as well. And because it's the active skill turn, we get guaranteed crits. Each one is building up our attack. Then when we attack... Oh, of course, we got the extra attack there after Gohan. Up to 2.5. And then, what's our super attack? Our attack stat here, 12 mil. It's kind of like TEQ Goku, where it's like his attack stat itself isn't necessarily going to be crazy, but it's the fact that he's going to do at least 2 of these that are guaranteed crits. Then he's still got more counters to come, potentially, as well. No, he does, because every other attack in this turn. Although that is kind of true. That is funny. He actually wouldn't damage Goku and Frieza. He's up to 5.2. His counters are doing like so much damage. That's ridiculous. If Goku crits, that means we just one turn this phase. Wow. It's pretty good. Well, the unit super's in the first slot. This could be really awkward. I'll have to use Gotenks' active skill. In fact, is that even enough? If he doesn't get his 777% defense proc, then I think he actually still dies. Obviously, I'm not going to use Vegeta's active skill because he will just do insane damage on this turn, and we want to see Vegito again at least once if we can. Of course, like I say, if Gotenks doesn't get his actual damage reduction proc, then he dies. His defense proc, I should say. He didn't get it. Nice. Well, we'd love to see that. But yeah, Vegito is absolutely insane. He is the best unit in the game. Typical that we die to the super attack there from Frieza. I got a couple of extra friends up near now. Some people getting lucky with the dupes. I did not get any copies of him. Obviously, with the rest of the stones that we get from the anniversary, I will be doing some more summons on the Part 1 banner here and there. It also has a really cool card effect. Like while you're looking at the art, you can obviously click this to switch to the Vegeta, and it has that nice little, rotating door effect thing, which is kind of cool. But yeah, Vegito, ridiculously powerful, but obviously he's not, you know, crazy one-man army. If there was, if I had my own Goku and then therefore Vegito, like imagine having a Vegito on both rotations for 4 turns. Like all the content that we have that's out so far will just get absolutely destroyed, because on that last turn, instead of having to take the risk with Gotenks in slot 1, you just have the other Vegito active skill. So absolutely ridiculous, because Vegito having what 1.8 million defense, like I say, with a 4 million damage super, he still tanks that for double-digit damage. So he's absolutely ridiculous. But there you go. So that is the new Goku and Vegeta reversible exchange. We'll be trying them out in some other events and stuff anyway, obviously using the friend version. And remember that all those numbers that we were seeing from them will be slightly higher with the actual double Vegito leads, because I'm just running my Gotenks with the 200% leader skill. Whereas if you're running a Vegito friend, attack and defense is 220% and HP is 250. So we have a lot more HP for the team as well. So yeah, let me know what you guys think down below in the comment section. If you did pull the Vegito, let me know what your thoughts on him are. But yeah, I think it's one of those things, kind of like people say about TEQ Gogeta. Like once you get Vegito out, he's the best unit in the game, I think. So let me know your thoughts down below in the comment section. So that is going to be it for the video, guys. This has been the Master Ningen. Smash that like button, subscribe to the channel if you are new. Check out the links down below, and I will see you all again soon. Have a good one.